Hi boys and girls, welcome back to the Steak and Brush. I'm Christine, and today we're going to do some favorites, fails, and empties for the month of March. Before we get into it, if I could ask you to make sure you're subscribed to my channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And go ahead and hit the little bell so that you get all the notifications to let you know when I post videos. They should be on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, with the occasional bonus video here and there. And finally, if you are on Instagram, go ahead and follow me over at steak_and_brush. Alright, so March is kind of a weird month. I actually got a lot of makeup, but I got so much makeup that I haven't been able to play with a lot of it to tell if I really like a lot of it. I've done like first impressions kind of things, but I haven't had the chance to really dig deep and decide, what I like and what I don't like. So I don't have a whole lot. Let me start with the empties. Again, there's not a whole lot in here either, but let's just kind of get to it. First thing is actually just, I got a couple samples here from Olay. The Daily Facials, it's a Daily Hydrating Clean Grapeseed Extract 5-in-1 Cleansing Power of a Makeup Remover, Scrub, Toner, Mask, and Cleanser. I don't believe all that, first of all. It cleans. Possibly it tones, but you gotta take it out, you gotta wash it off anyway. You're not leaving it on there long enough for a mask. It's a cleanser, that's all it is. I don't have any problems with the way it cleaned. You get this little towelette thing. You can see it's pretty dirty from where I used it there, but you wet it down, it kind of foams up, and you wash your face with it. These would be okay like for traveling if you needed to save space, and I don't have a problem with the way it cleaned, but these are so incredibly wasteful. I mean, to use one of these a day, again, for traveling, maybe, but I would never buy this for just daily use. The other two things I have here, again, were from the same pack. Okay, they were from the same pack. The Micro Sculpting Cream and the Ultimate Eye Cream, they seemed okay, but for little samples like this, they did fine for the day. I didn't have any reactions, but I definitely didn't get to use them long enough to form a really good opinion. The next thing I have is this Vitabrid C12 serum. I got this, maybe Allure box? I think it was the Allure box. It is a vitamin C serum, and it's like in an oil. So I did go ahead and I took a break from my ordinary vitamin C to try this for a while. I think it did just fine. I used up the whole bottle, and it actually took quite a while to use it, considering how small it is. Would I repurchase this? No, it's so expensive. I think they had a coupon code for it at one point. I didn't buy it then because I hadn't used it long enough to see if it worked. I still don't know how much it actually helped. It felt good on my skin. I don't know how it would feel on oily skin. I know for a dry or normal combo kind of thing, it's not bad. But I think I'll just stick with my ordinary. These, it's not really empties, but these are some lashes that I just wore to death, and then I tried to clean them, and I don't know if you can see, pull them out to show you. I tried to wash them, and when I did, they just kind of, they didn't keep their shape very well. Others that I've washed have kept their shape. I don't know if it's because this is a thin band or just because they're more natural looking that they didn't, but I mean, I definitely got my value out of them, my money's worth. I think I was on sale and I only paid a couple bucks for these, but these were the Kiss True Volume. I definitely would buy these again. I just, you know, haven't yet because I really haven't been in-store shopping. I think I got these at CVS because I had a $5 off coupon. But yeah, I would buy these again. I do like them because they do have the really thin band. And they, you know, if you're a beginner, those work better, that you can see them better. Or you don't see it as much, so they look more natural. Next thing I got was another thing from one of my boxes. This is the, I don't know if I'm saying Pry Platinum Firm and Lift Cream. I can't say that I saw any Firm and Lift. I did use it completely. I will not be repurchasing this, and the reason why is it felt fine going on. But I noticed, you know, about, I don't know, an hour or so later after I was done putting it on, I only used it at night. If I touched my face, it kind of pilled up. Now, I know that's not a big deal if you're not putting it on over makeup, but it's still, the feeling, I didn't like it. So that's a no purchase again. And then finally, I used up my Urban Decay All-Nighter. This was in the honey scent. I never noticed a scent to it. It was kind of like not a sample size, but like a mini size of it. I definitely will repurchase one of them. I do have a sample, but I have a lot of sprays right now, so I'm waiting to kind of weed them out before I buy more. But that is definitely one that I will repurchase. Let me get the fails over with first. This first one is not really a complete fail. It's just kind of a, well, okay. It's the ColourPop and the Sailor Moon collection. I love the color. The color is great. And I will wear this. This is not I'm throwing it away, I won't ever wear it again kind of thing. The problem I have with it, it's the Ultra Blotted Lip. The problem I have is it starts to look dry throughout the day. It doesn't feel dry. It just kind of like, if you have any like flakes or crusties or anything, like if your lips aren't fantastically moisturized, they start to look flaky after a while. I mean, you get several hours out of it, but it's just not what I like. I liked, you know, very low maintenance, put something on and not have to touch it up until I've eaten or something like that. I think maybe if you put a gloss on over it, you wouldn't have that problem. But again, I'm not big on glosses. So I absolutely will still use it. It's just, it was a disappointment for long-term use. This one I got, I think, in my last Allure box. It's this Rodial, yeah, I think that's how you say it, Rodial Glam Lash Mascara. The problem I have with this, first, I didn't see that it was any better than any of my other my high-end mascaras that I really do like. My Fenty, my Too Faced Damn Girl, or the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. Second, it was very, I don't know how I wanted to, it didn't dry down very well, and so I got a lot of smudging from it, and I definitely don't like that. So this one was a fail for me. Okay, the next two I actually got kind of in PR, my first things I've gotten like this, but they were kind of from a sketchy brand. And so I really didn't, I did the review that I had to on Amazon, and that was it. So I didn't really talk about these on the channel, but these are Maria Iora Perfect Chic palettes. They were on Amazon. You could get them in this 2-pack for $9.99. And while it looks awesome, you got, you know, hey, you've got bright colors here, and you've got some, you know, you've got some natural colors, nude colors here. The pigment on these was, it was just crap. You know, you could barely see anything. Even just with swatches, you could barely see anything. These, I mean, maybe what I put in my Amazon review, I'll tell you now. If you are afraid of using colors, or you're a beginner with makeup, these might be okay because you're not going to get a lot from it, and so you can kind of put it on very timidly to try them out, or maybe even for like a young, like a tween or something, just discovering makeup. But for anybody who actually cares about, your looks and your makeup, these are a total dud, and the company is sketchy as hell. But I won't go into that. The last fail I had was the Revolution Soph X palette. I had been wanting to pick this up and try it for a while, and then I was at TJ Maxx and they had it for, I forget if it was $5.99 or $7.99. And, it's got a lot of nice colors in there, but they just didn't, I did not like the formula at all. I don't know. I've had some Revolution that I really liked and some Revolution that I just did not. And this is one that I did not like at all. I did try the Jack palette, and I've only used it once, so I can't put it on my favorites, but I can tell you that Revolution formula is much, much better. And I did see them at TJ Maxx, so you might want to pick that up. Maybe it'll be my favorites next month. I don't know. Okay, let's get into some favorites. I've been really, really digging cream blushes lately. I'm not wearing one today, but that's something else I'm trying out that I really like. But these are two that I really, really liked. One by CoverGirl and one by Maybelline, both, drugstore. They were both, I wish I remember how much I think this one was a little cheaper at like $7.99 and this one was $10.99. I could be completely wrong. I'm sorry. But this one is the Maybelline Cheek Heat, and I have it in the color Nude Burn. Get you a little. You just need just the teeniest, tiniest bit there. I put on even less than I would on my cheek because I'm just going to put it in this little section. But you just dab it on and you can, well, I sheared it out a lot, but you can completely shear it out so you just have a little bit, or you can, build it up so you have a lot more. And this one is the Clean Fresh Cream Blush from CoverGirl, and it is in 350 Flushed, I'm sorry. The only thing with this is you have to be very, very careful about how much you use, because just a little goes a very, very long way. This here, as you can see, I just had the tiniest, teeniest drop on there, and I got a lot of color out of that. That little drop is probably what I would use for my entire cheek. It is that potent. So, but I really, really like both of those. Also from the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. I know a lot of people kind of didn't like these, but I really, really like this. This is their Cooling Glow Stick. I got this one in So Guilty, G-I-L-T-Y, and I'll put it on here. It definitely does, I mean, this will be nice for summer. Has that nice kind of cooling effect, and it just has a little bit of a, it's not a va-va-va-voom kind of highlight feel, but it's very nice for like a natural kind of look. For, a day where you want to go kind of natural, but you also just want a little bit of shine there. This is very, very nice. Something I picked up at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. It's actually the only thing I picked up. There wasn't a whole lot that I really was interested in this sale, and with everything else going on, this is the only thing I picked up, but I did pick up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Now this comes with a caveat. I would not pay full price for this. At the half price, it makes it about the same as my CoverGirl that I really, really like. That I'm wearing this one today, not the CoverGirl. I actually think this color matches me better. This is in medium brown, and I think this one does better. But besides the color match, I don't see any difference at all between this and my CoverGirl. This one you do have to press just a little bit harder on to get the color to come out. That's right there. Let me go ahead and do my CoverGirl. But I mean, it performs basically the exact same way. You'll see the CoverGirl is on top. It's just a teeny bit darker. That's really the only difference. So if this is, when this is on sale, I would probably pick this up. I'm not paying $23 for it because I can pretty much get the CoverGirl at the same price then. So, you know, if it's on sale, yes, definitely, I really liked it. If not, I'm sticking with CoverGirl. It's not worth it. The shade isn't that much different that I would pay an extra, you know, $12 for. This next one is a dupe palette I picked up from Amazon. This is from Beauty Glazed. I'm actually excited to try a lot of their other palettes. This is a dupe for the Huda Beauty Nudes. If you see this here, I'm actually wearing this today. This one was, I want to say this one was like $7.99. So, I mean, great price on this. And my only beef with this is it kind of, the packaging feels cheap. And it kind of looks cheap, but you know, that's just packaging. And to keep the price down, I'm okay with that because these blended out beautifully. They weren't patchy at all. I got a, you know, I've got a nice shimmer from it. I really, really like this. It's definitely worth the money. If you can't afford, I mean, if you can afford Huda, go for it. You know, I really can't. At least not, you know, not on a not special occasion kind of thing. So this was a nice dupe for it. I will be trying out some more of their stuff to see if I like it as well. Okay, something else I picked up on sale at Sephora. I've mentioned this a couple times. This is the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette. This normally is $90. I could never afford to spend $90 on it. It was on sale for $45. I don't know if it still is or not. I'll have to check. If it is, I'll put a thing up here to let you know it is. It does actually come in two different shades. I got the Daria. I forget what the other one is called, but it was a more like, I would think it was more for deeper skin tones, but I think you may be able to pull off with lighter. But this is, oh, it's just so, so beautiful. You've got your cream products here, this diamond powdery, this is the glow cream base, and then you actually have a blush here in the middle, a cream blush, and you've got some highlighter type things here. This is just a powder blush here, and then this diamond powder. Oh, if you want some sparkle, I don't know if I can get it to really show up much here. Let's see, let's put it over the blush and see. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but you just put that on and it's very, very finely milled, kind of glittery, but it is so, so pretty. And I actually had a gift card that I cashed out on that, so I only spent $2.99 on it. So I couldn't pass that up. Natasha Denona makes incredible blushes and cream products. I mean, I did buy, you know, like I bought their Love palette, and I do love it, but I'm even more impressed by her cheek products than I am her eyeshadows. And my final one, this, again, I'm late to the game on this. This is nothing new. You probably have all gotten sick of this by now, but I did finally pick up the Tati Textured Neutrals palette this month. And it is just as absolutely gorgeous and just wonderful as everybody says it is. The mattes are just to die for. They're terrific. But I love these sequins ones here. They have just the teeny tiny amount of sparkle on there that you can work them into a crease and not have problems with them, but you know, you're getting just a little bit of shine. The glitters, or the metallics, I'm sorry, all work terrifically. The glitters, I have tried a little bit. They do kind of work without glitter glue, but I still don't have a glitter glue to really work a lot with them, but I do love them. I actually have filmed a 3 looks 1 palette. I just have to edit it and put it up, so hopefully you'll be seeing that soon. All right, so that was March. Who knows what April is going to bring? I haven't been ordering as much lately. Well, I haven't, you know, couldn't go into stores to buy as much lately. I have been kind of ordering some things, but again, I do have a lot of kind of back stock of stuff that I have been working on to, you know, to really get a feel for. So hopefully some of that stuff will show up in the April favorites and fails. Until then, I hope you stay safe and healthy. Please practice social distancing. It's not about you. It's about everybody else that needs to stay healthy so that they can live and breathe. But I will see you at my next video. Bye-bye.